Now that you've learned the first part of the song, let's start learning the verses. And Lightning, like in any great instrumental, each verse he has something new and different to place in between the main riff, the main melody. Starts out, if you listen to the recording that I learned this from, a little basic boogie in the key of E. Now the way he plays it, I've got my first finger on the second fret of the fifth string, and I'm hitting the top two strings, the sixth and the fifth string, bottom two. I'm bouncing my ring finger off the fourth fret of the fifth string. Now to get the sound, the controlled percussive sound, you got to use your right hand again. You don't want this. That's kind of aimless and out of control. You want to use your palm. Now while Lightning's doing that, he punctuates each riff with an open strum. And what I'm doing is with my first finger, I'm just strumming up on the open strings. It's an E. So let me show you how he does it. And then he goes to the A, just move everything over a string. And then we go to our B7 chord. And then that same riff. And wrap it up. So there's your first verse. Just the boogie. Now the next time through, he's going to do something a little different. Actually, I'm just going to show you these in whatever order they come to mind. I'm not going to try to show you exactly the order of the recording. Now, another thing he does is he does a single string boogie bass. So he finishes the verse. Just your basic boogie woogie. You can vary this in a lot of different ways. Open sixth string, fourth fret of the sixth string, second fret fifth string, fourth fret of the fifth string, and I can do this to the second fret of the fourth string. Just walk everything back. On that open A, fourth string, fourth fret of the fifth string, second fret of the fourth string, and I'm going up and down or down and up on the fourth fret of the fourth string. Little variation. I can do it again on the low string. Then my turnaround to the B7. This time I'm just playing the A7. Then I'm just doing a chordal turnaround, typical Lightning. Now it's just E, A, E, B7. Pretty simple. Now he also does another variation of that. I'll play it through for you. This time, playing the boogie woogie all the way. And when I get to the A, I'm going just sliding down to the fifth fret on the fourth string. I can do that on the fifth string as well when I'm playing in E. Or I can play it open. Some guys, I think that sounds better when you fret it. And And then for the B, I'm starting on the 2nd fret of the 6th string, 4th fret of the 6th string, open 5th string, 1st fret of the 5th string, 2nd fret, open 5th string, back to the 4th fret of the 6th string, and then that wind up. I'm just taking my 2nd finger, sliding it from the 3rd fret to the 4th fret on the 6th string, and just going down to the A, B flat, B. It's just a different way to end that verse. Like that. That's pretty cool. So those are some variations on the boogie that you can do. All kinds of possibilities on that. Now, let's do one more solo verse in this section of the lesson. This is kind of a neat thing. He does this as a solo verse, but then he also works this in throughout the song. And it's a typical Lightning Hopkins. What I'm doing is sliding my 2nd finger from the 3rd fret of the 2nd string down to the 5th fret while hitting the open E. I'm using my bass at the same time. And so he does this first as a solo verse. Let me play you the solo and then I'll break it down for you. So that's the first part. So what he's doing, so I'm sliding down, and I'm pulling off real quick on the 3rd fret of the 2nd string. Then I'm going back and pushing out, bending up on the 3rd fret of the 1st string. So that last part, open, 3rd fret of the 2nd string, whoops, open, 2nd string, then I'm bending up on the 3rd string at the 2nd fret. Bending, open, winding up on the 2nd fret of the 4th string. Let me play the whole thing. So the whole thing one more time. Back to the melody. Now watch. So sometimes when he comes from the A, he's using that lick along with that E shape. One more time. Open, or 3rd fret, 2nd string, open. Now on the turnaround, I'm going to show you a little different version of the turnaround. So let me show you this. So the melody, playing around that A7 shape, and coming back to the E. So when I'm playing this, I'm hammering the open 5th string, and then back to the E. So let me play that little turnaround again. So there's some more variation you can throw into the song. So we're playing this.